Is the mic is on? Well, the mic is on, so you let the people know that that's what you're going to engage in. Um, we're live. We're gonna get into it. Hello, you guys. Welcome or welcome back to the Cake Radio Show live. I'm the Cake Dive, and I'm here with Aiden, who is joining me once again for another Big Brother season 27 recap. But this episode's gonna be special because today we're gonna be talking about not just Big Brother, because obviously we're talking about the hot topics here. We're talking about the Big Brother elimination episode that happened just tonight. We're also going to be talking about Lil Nas X and the recent tea with him. We're going to be talking about Tyler again, once again, and we'll also be talking about Cracker Barrel and the drama that's surrounding their new logo change. We'll also be digging into some new music, some stuff that we're excited about, and all that type of stuff. Aiden's ready. I'm ready. We're ready to just hop into it. So let's hop into the tea. Well, it's not the tea, but we're ready to hop into the recap. So, Aiden, how are you
You know
doing
what they say.
today on this Big
You know what
Brother?
they say. You know what they say?
What did they say?
Good news. The witch, he's dead. Come out, come out. He's gone. Good news. He's dead. The witch of Big Brother is dead.
No one wants to lick it. I guess, like, guys,
Oh, the season
oh
saved. The
gosh, the
season.
season is saved. Guys, the season was saved so much, I might actually get Paramount Plus. I'm not even gonna hold you. They might get a subscription from me. You know what I'm saying? Like they saved it.
You know
They
what?
saved
We
it.
might we might tune into NCIS Tony and Kyla.
What's another show that the CBS premiere week is happening? Hashtag ad.
We might tune
Um,
into Blue Bloods.
no. Oh no, we're not doing that. We're just
Yeesh.
talking about how Blue Bus is like propaganda. We're not doing that.
Donnie Wahlberg is like personally going to bat for the police in those promos.
Yeah, getting weird.
Have you seen that one? No, have you seen that one where he's like, and you know what? I'm so excited to show this show because this show tells the true stories of what our law enforcement's going out there
No, I have
doing.
not seen that. I have not seen too many Blue Blood ads. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know
I
the.
only saw
I've
it
seen Blue
I only
Bloods,
saw
and
that
I've also,
right, but
I've
that was
also.
like,
That's yeah.
what have you
Insane.
seen?
I was about to say I've seen Blue Bloods. I've seen the audience that Blue Bloods courts, and yeah, they're the demographic and what they preach tracks for sure. I remember being in my gym once and I saw like an older guy just like glued to the TV screen watching Blue Bloods on Ion television
Hmm.
syndication. The syndication rights is crazy, I guess. Um.
Oh, okay. Julie Chen update. She posted a shady picture of Ashley.
Uh-oh.
Oh, they all hate him. I've never seen. It's been a minute since I've seen Julie Chen actively shading the person on social
Can you
media.
send it to me?
Oh yeah, I got you. She comments on stuff going on the show, but
She
I never
does
seen her
comment, but
like
she like rarely
angry.
shades. I feel like the times that she
No,
shades,
she doesn't openly.
she be messy though. Like I think she is with the audience. Like I think, but also like Julie Chen is also since she's like outside of the Big Brother house, and she
And
is.
the Chicago Sky are winning. Oh, life is so good. God, you're so beautiful. Life is beautiful.
There's just so many good things happening. Riley's at the house.
For real.
You know, you said Chicago Sky is winning. They up. New J
I don't
Steve.
know. Are they winning? They
I,
win.
I don't know.
I'm here. Listen, we support Angel Reese.
We
Here.
we we do support Angel Reese here in this house. Um,
I think
and then
oh, they won. They
oh, they
won.
won. Congratulations, Chicago Sky. We know we needed the win. Um,
Yeah, they're -26.
as I've been told by Aiden, who follows Chicago Sky, I know that like we needed to win. Um,
Okay, so how much are we recapping? Where do we want to start?
we can just do like a quick run through of like the previous episodes since you and I like caught up. to the previous
Yeah.
episodes and then just dig into tonight because we had a lot of like I think there's only a lot of meat to discuss
Hmm.
from like well, the previous episode and then tonight's episode, which was elimination.
I didn't watch Sunday night's episode, so if you want to quickly go over that.
Yeah, I could dig into that for you guys. So, um, for Sunday's episode, they were through the competition. Rachel becomes HOH, um, and basically the house is kind of like it's like it's starting to split up. Like now, like there's only a handful of people in the house now. It's like narrowing down, and obviously since Rachel is now the HOH, everybody's kind of on edge. You have Mickey who's in the corner, basically going insane. Um, and she's just like basically like, oh, like we like I want to put like she's like, oh, I want to put Rachel up for elimination. And once Rachel became HOH, she was just like, uh-oh. But she's like, oh, like now I'm on the black. Like, what am I gonna do? And she's both like she's kind of doing what Ashley kind of did with Showergate, in which she was like, but like a lot worse. So like Showergate was ridiculous. Even though I wasn't really a fan of Ashley in that moment, like at least it was like a silly moment. You could tell that like Ashley was overwhelmed because that was like the first couple episodes, and she's like, I'm not trying to get sent home like first week or two. Mickey was doing it worse because she was like kind of emotional about it, but she was also getting like really angry. She was like, "Oh, like we need to get Rachel out." Like oh, like this type of thing is happening, and like she's losing her mind about it. Um, she again was worried that she was gonna get put on the block. Vince was also worried that he was gonna get put on the block and was like sitting down with Rachel to be like, oh, are you gonna put me on the block? Like, don't put me on the block because I feel like we're chill. And Rachel gives him nothing, just pays him dust. She's just like, okay. Like she's doing small talk. She's not really engaging with him, and he's just like, yeah, I can't do much with that. Um, Keanu and Rachel have formed an alliance. Keanu calls them the frenemies because, like, as we've seen in the previous episodes and on the live feeds, they've both gone at it with each other. And both have had like the nice, kind moments that you would expect on Big Brother. So like they haven't been the closest, but now they're the frenemies. So now they have an alliance. Um, and obviously we get the first picks for elimination. Well, yeah, for elimination, which were Vince, Mickey, and Morgan. Um, and then obviously as we transition to like the next episode as well, it was Lauren, right? Lauren got the veto.
Yeah, Lauren got
Yeah,
a veto.
Lauren got the veto. Rachel was coming to her and being like, at first she was kind of like trying to be nice about it because like Lauren, well, she didn't want Lauren to use the veto at all. She wanted her to use it on herself so that no one could get taken off the block because she want all three of them to be sent home. Um, but Lauren was kind of like being around the bush, being like, "Oh, I don't know, like I kind of want to use the veto," and we all knew that she wanted to use the veto on Vince, but she was like, "Oh, I'm not too sure." And Rachel was like, at first, Rachel was like, "Oh, like whatever decision that you choose, like I'm for, it's your decision. I would just appreciate it if you don't use it or if you use it on yourself because I don't want to have to pick another person to go on the block." And Rachel obviously was talking privately to like Will and them and being like, "Oh, I don't want her to use the veto because I don't want to put another person in the block." Um, Morgan and Vince obviously were coming to her and being like, "You need to use the veto." Vince was like, "You need to use it on me." Obviously, because Vince, every time he's on the block or as close to the block, he like freaks out and gets very emotional and all that type of stuff. From the episode, he didn't cry when he was on the block or anything like that. He was just like begging as he usually does. Morgan was like trying to establish a relationship through Zach and was just like, oh, like, Zach. She revealed that Zach had the power that he didn't use very foolishly and was like, oh, like he wanted us to like stick it out together and basically be final two. Rachel tried shutting the like the attempts to like get her to use the veto down by like interrupting conversations, going into different rooms and like trying to shut conversations down. And eventually there's like a tense kind of like situation or like argument between um her, Morgan, and Vince when she like walks into one of the rooms and notices that Morgan, Vince, and Lauren are talking together when Lauren is like kind of having an emotional breakdown, being like, "Oh, I don't know what to do. Like, I want to use it, but I'm not too sure if I should use it." And Rachel was like, "You're like trying to beg her and like force her to use the power, the veto on you guys, and that's not fair. And you're gonna have her cry." And Morgan was like, "Aren't you basically doing the same thing, but to like make sure that she doesn't use the veto?" Um,
Yeah,
30
he
minutes,
was.
right, 30 minutes before the veto meeting, she comes to Lauren and is like, "So what's the decision?" And Lauren's like, I'm thinking about using the veto." Um, and there's some like last minute uncertainty, but eventually she's like, "I'm gonna use the veto." And Rachel's like, "Oh, if you use the veto, I'm gonna put up Riley." Because in one of the previous conversations where they met before the picks for elimination were up, um, Lauren said that the two people that she didn't want put up on the block for eliminations were Catherine and Riley. Rachel was like, "Oh, if you take Vince or anybody off this block, I'm putting Riley up." And for some stupid reason, Lauren was like, "Oh, I just think that she's bluffing. I don't think she's actually gonna do it." So obviously, she takes Vince off the block, and Rachel immediately puts Riley on, and was like, "Riley, take a seat." Like she wasted no time with it, and
To be
that's the
fair,
recap.
I do want to point out the fact that Rachel immediately is like, let me do reverse psychology on Lauren, the most
Hmm.
indecisive person of all time, and
Right.
tell her it's okay to, like,
Make a decision. Like I think that was a very stupid thing for her to do. Like you could have
one of
been
her
like,
few, like, true bad moves this season. She's
yeah,
been very good this season, but that was, I don't know
that
what
was
she
one
was
of her
thinking there.
fumbles. Yeah, I she because that's not a again Lauren's not well, as we discussed in the previous recast. Lauren's not someone who like thinks with her mind. So like she could have very easily been like, for your game, for your sake, you should use the veto on yourself because the people that I put up are gonna like once they're eliminated, they're gonna like save you for the game, and we can make it to the long call. Like she could have been thinking that way, and Lauren's dumbass would have been like, "Oh yes, oh you're right," and use the veto on herself, and this wouldn't have been an issue. But it's okay. We got the good ending, right? So let's move into tonight's elimination episode. You want to take this away?
Yeah. So, obviously, so here's the thing:
Hmm.
for
Here's the
Riley
kicker.
to have been evicted, there had to be a very specific plan of events happening here, and it was not guaranteed. This was if Mickey didn't win that HOH that blockbuster competition, she would
Mhm.
have been evicted.
Oh,
She was
absolutely.
too big of a there. If Riley, yeah, no, if Riley won, he would have been safe completely. Mickey would have
Hmm.
been gone. If Morgan wins, Mickey's gone.
Hmm.
So Riley had to Morgan. No, no, no. Oh my God, why am I Mickey? Mickey specifically had to be the one to win this competition.
Yeah.
So Morgan and Riley are now in the block. Okay, what do we do? I mean, to me, it's pretty obvious what to do. But to the people in there, it relies on two people, Vince and Ava, to make the decision.
Hmm.
Again, pretty obvious choice to make, especially considering. Yeah, Vince literally just joined an alliance with Rachel. It was to me, it was pretty obvious what to do in the situation. But they were really going back and forth on this for whatever reason. Apparently, Riley is. Listen, I'm not seeing it. Apparently, this is happening in the house. He's apparently a really charming guy in there.
I,
I don't know how he does it. I mean, again, hindsight. Obviously, I can see literally everything he's doing, and they can't. So easier for me to say out here. But apparently, people like him in there. Uh, yeah. So, so yeah. So for this to happen tonight, it had to be such a specific amount of events to had to go right,
mhm.
and for him to even be on the block, and then for him to even have a shot at being evicted, two people would have had to say yes to evicting him, and thank God it did.
Yeah.
Uh, he's quite frankly, some of the stuff he said is bordered on, it's been, I'm not going to say anything that'll get me sued, but I don't
Mhm.
like some of the things he's been saying. I don't like the way he's been acting around women. I think
Mhm.
he is not, I don't like him. So I'm just so happy he's gone. Obviously, Mickey and Morgan have kind of, Morgan less so, but Mickey is kind of a villain of the season, but at
Mhm.
least she's entertaining.
Right.
Uh, Also, to turn it back earlier in the episode, what's with the M&Ms?
I don't know what the anime is about. I wanted to give my thoughts before I get like I wanted to hop in here
Oh
in
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah, yeah. Go,
conversation.
go ahead.
So I definitely agree. Like Mickey had to be the one to win the BB blockbuster because if it wasn't, she was going home regardless. Because not only like on top of everything that you said, Morgan right before established a last minute like Hail Mary alliance with Rachel and a bunch of the other people who were like Vince, someone who's also on the block, and just like a bunch of people who are team Rachel. Um, so basically, like it gave her a good chunk of the votes. So it really was gonna fall, and like it really was gonna fall down to like if if Mickey didn't win the BB blockbuster, she was gonna go home regardless because you had some of the men who were gonna like the men were gonna pick. Well, okay, if Morgan won the BB blockbuster, between Riley and Mickey, they were probably gonna pick Riley to stay and Mickey to go. If Riley won, as you said, they were gonna pick Mickey to go because Mickey burnt a lot of bridges. Like I feel like one of the few people that probably would have voted for her would have been like who will. That's
Hmm.
one of the only definites I could think of. But Mickey has burnt too many bridges, and there's nothing I could do for you, sister. But she did something for herself because she got herself off the block. So again, fell between Morgan and Riley had to go, and I'm very happy about that. Now, circling back to this M&M's thing, as you were talking about, I also don't know what's going on with that because I was confused as to why that was like a big issue dramatically in the season. Like they were like, oh, like we were using the M&Ms to strategize, and I'm just like, sister, it's M&Ms. Like it's colorful candies that you get in a bag, like you can eat you and use those as you choose. Like it really isn't that special to like argue about. Like it would have been one thing if like you got her in an alliance or something like that, and it's just like, oh, wow, like you like or like actively talk like she's like wow like you like are doing this behind my back, which she kind of did, but like to really be mad more so about the Eminem thing is very odd to me. But hey, it seems like a lot of things don't make sense in that house because a lot of people seem to really like Riley, which you and I are both confused on that. I think the public is also confused by that. Julie Chen also confused by that too because I did look and see that post that she sent me. She as I was trying to say earlier, Julie Chen, because she's outside of the house and also like really loves being a part of Big Brother, she keeps up with the Big Brother community, both like on the show and also online. So she definitely is one of the few people who is like aware of like how the public feels about like Riley in this moment. So they probably know that like she definitely knows that like people don't like Riley and are wanting to pack him up. I'm assuming production wasn't able to pull them out like they've done for other contestants. Um,
I have my thoughts on that. I
mm,
think they are weak for not pulling him out. Quite frankly, I think they're afraid. I think they very rarely ever pull someone out, and it's because they got physical. And because
mm,
Riley hasn't, they're doing the police mindset of if nothing has happened, we can't do anything about it, even if there
right.
are clear signs about something happening. I
Mm.
think, quite frankly, he should have been evicted.
He should have been
That's
evicted
just, I think
like early on.
at least he's out. But this
Yeah.
does give them the hook of like now they can be like, oh, we did. He's just evicted. We didn't have to do anything, and it does make
Hmm.
me a little mad. But
Yeah.
whatever.
Because they definitely could have gotten like in front of it, and now it's just like, well, now he's off the show because like now we can like discuss it, and it's what it is. But it is what it is. I'm happy about the fact that I don't got to see his ugly ass no more on the screen because Jesus Christ, it is. it was bothering me. It was bothering me seeing him and people being like, "Oh, he's hot," and I'm like, you and I several recaps have been like, we don't know. I don't
I don't see
know.
it.
I'm out of tune. I don't know. I don't see it either. I'm
I
confused.
can only say what my eyes see, and I am not physically attracted to this man.
I mean, I use glasses, and even with my glasses on, I still can't see what's going on
What if
there.
you take them off?
I definitely can't see what's going on there. Which is
I
crazy
would like
because
to
I
get
could
thank
still see with my glasses
you,
off, but in this moment I can't.
thank you to
Um,
Lauren. Thank you to Rachel. Thank you to Ava. Thank you
mhm.
to Vince. Thank you everyone for making this happen. Outside
Well,
of the four people who
for the
for
people,
him.
four people who didn't, Catherine is a victim, and Catherine. What bugged me the most about the end was just that Catherine was like sobbing, like bawling her eyes out, and like
Yeah, I
crying
feel bad
over
for
this
her.
man. I feel bad for her because of this moment, but like I hope
Um,
that she like can recover from this because I don't want this to be a thing in which it's like
yeah.
I don't like, oh, I miss him, and it's like this weird codependent thing. Also, stop hopping out there, and Julie Chen asking him like, "Did you see the like that question portion or no?"
Oh my god, it was so like.
It was
Was
so
it
bad.
harder being a bull rider or being in the Big Brother house?
Uh
Like,
huh.
what are you
Like
talking
we are
about?
just
He has a
asking some like
newborn. He was just born. What are we
right,
talking about?
like we could have been pressing him a little bit. See, that's why like
CBS wants their
When
answer.
Julie Chen leaves Big Brother, they should have me be the host. Like I know that they want to pick somebody from Big Brother. I know they want Taylor to definitely be the host. I see that happening. But me particularly, I want to be the host. Cause I want to be like Wendy Williams on the stage. I want to be like, so congratulations on your newborn. Congrats. Like I think that would have made great TV. But I don't know. CBS call me. Call us, Aiden and I.
I'm.
I think you and I could host Big Brother and
I could. Well,
eat
I
it
could.
up a
Yeah,
little
me
bit.
and you could host Big Brother. I mean, you're a little. You'd listen.
Uh oh.
You
What are you
might
about to say?
give your opinion a little too much if you host it.
Uh oh. You saying I should?
You might be hate.
You saying I should shut up a little bit?
You're going to be an open hater if you're on that show. If you can talk
Oh,
directly to the house guest, you're going to be an open hater.
maybe. I would clean it up for TV though. I would clean it up because I don't want I would hate for us to be like the host and like I'm like team hater and the public is just like, oh, he need to go. Like I don't want to turn like that one. Have you seen MasterChef?
I haven't seen anything recent.
Well, it's not. I'm not referencing like recent. You know the bald guy who was like one of the like
Oh yeah, the
co-hosts.
bald guy who's just a dick.
Yeah, I don't want to be like him, cause like, no, I'm not that much of a hater. As much as shady as I can be at certain points, I'm not gonna go there. Trust me.
That
Um,
bald guy, what is wrong with him? Like
it's
actually, like
it's just cause he's bald. Like as I've said before, like
maybe.
bald people a lot of bald people, not like you could say hashtag not all bald people, but there's a lot of bald people that are like mean and evil and just like aggressive. And it's just kind of like, I think it's just because they don't have hair and they like are struggling with that. Like, baby, it's okay. You lost your hair. It's okay. Like, you can move past it. You can grow on. You can move on. You can't grow it back. Well, you could with the right money and the right travel. But you
I
don't
don't.
need to take that
This,
out on you don't need to take that out on the public. You don't need to take that out
yeah,
on us. You know what I mean? Like, do we have anything else for the Big Brother recap? Any other
I
thoughts?
have a few things. For one, someone has pointed out there are only two men left in this house right now, and there are only two men. There's only two more pre-jury spots. So
Mm-hmm.
listen, I'm not proposing anything,
Yeah.
but honestly, listen, let's kick both the men out. Let's get an
Oh,
all-woman jury phase.
an
Let's see what
all-woman
happens.
jury would be historic. It would be.
That would be historic. Needs to happen. Okay. I did have more to say. What the? I think Catherine's going to do well. I think legitimately now that Catherine is going to be playing for herself and not for
Mm-hmm.
that loser. I think that I think we're gonna see her make some good moves. I think
Yeah, we're
she's
gonna
very smart.
see. We're gonna see some very interesting. No, she can definitely be strategic. She has been able to control Lauren pretty well, and I think that now that she doesn't have this distraction in her way, I think that it will make her very interesting as a player on the show.
Yeah. Who's your so right now? I don't think we've asked this like at this point. Who do we have as winners?
As
Like, who do we
winners,
see as a winner? Like, realistically, who is doing the best?
who's doing the best? Okay, I think currently who's doing the best? Oddly, Will is doing the best just because he's not doing anything. Obviously, that can change by like the end of things when it like really boils down to a handful of people. But so far, he is one of the few people that is like fairly well liked. He doesn't have the like Rachel situation in which it's like, oh, she's like Rachel Riley. She's been on previous seasons of Big Brother. It's not like that. It's just that like Will is a really chill guy who just loves his chocolate drop and is sensible and is willing to listen to people, even though he don't be listening to them actively, as we've seen in the previous episodes. Um, but I think that he has a shot. Um, if he plays strategically once it starts narrowing down. Outside of that, I could see. I feel like Rachel could win. Honestly, she's stayed in the game long enough for her to like. She has become a target and she is aware of that, but she is kind of generally moving kind of strategically. She has had her hiccups as we've mentioned on this recap stream, but she knows the game more so than some of the other contestants do. So that can, unless like there's that last minute Hail Mary and everyone teams up to get rid of her, she also has a shot at being a winner. Um, hmm. Ava Pearl Ava Pro kind of got it. She's kind of doing the things that she needs to do. She's won HOH before. She's made her moves. She is moving around alliances. She's getting the tea. She's playing Bone Collector. She's getting tea from one person, giving it to another person. She's playing strategically, more so than I feel like a lot of people give her credit for. She came to win. I think she might win it. And then, hmm, I think that's really it. Maybe Catherine. She might lock in since we've just talked about how like she can play and she's strategic. She can now that Riley's out the picture. Maybe she can lock in a little bit. Maybe a locked in Catherine will be more of a threat and more of a chance of a winner than we've seen up to this point. Because I know that she can do what she needs to do when she's like focused and she's playing the game, but she's just kind of been on the sideline up until like now because Riley has been basically like holding her hostage. Those are
Mm-hmm.
kind of my picks. I feel like everyone else might get knocked off. I feel like maybe a Keanu win at this point. Like, because Keanu's kind of been like someone who has been boldly kind of been a challenger. Like, he has been on the block several times. He's taken himself off the block multiple times. He did say that he was going to come off and pick everybody one by one. He did say in one of the previous episodes that he's been doing that as promised. He hasn't had to do it himself. He's just been taking himself off the block, and someone else has had to pick someone else to take them out for him. So like, he's a good player at the comps and stuff like that. So I think that he could take it too. But outside of that, I don't see anybody else. That's like, and I did mention like 4 or 5 people. But like, if I had to pick between like two, right, I would say, hmm, I would say Ava, and then I would say, who would I say? Who would I say? Fuck it. I'm gonna say Ava and Keanu. Those are my final two. Those are my picks. Who do you
Okay.
think?
Yeah. Let me quickly run through. I have the cast list open, so I'm just gonna quickly run through the people who I see least likely winning. Lauren, I love you, but you're not playing for yourself, so it's
Mm-hmm.
not really happening. Kelly again. Well, Kelly, no, she's been playing for herself, but she's just not winning with her
She's
placement in the
not winning.
house right now.
Yeah, yeah. Plus, nobody really
Morgan,
likes her. If Kelly gets on the block and doesn't take her off at one point, she's gone. They're
yeah,
throwing her out. They're packing her up.
Morgan's too much of like a sidekick right now. I need her to make her own decisions for her to
Mm-hmm.
really like prove to me she could win. Mickey, weird place. I mean, to her, she's generally pretty. I don't know what's going on. Mickey is always just doing something in the house. So for that reason, she could probably win if she's up there, but I don't know if she's going to get to that point.
Hmm.
Same thing with Keanu. Keanu could definitely win if he's up there, but I don't think he's going to get up to that point because I feel like the
Hmm.
moment they have a chance to take him out, Keanu to me, I'm putting all my chips on this. The moment there's a double eviction, I feel like Keanu is losing it, and I feel like he's getting kicked out.
I
That's
can
just
see
to
it
me like
happening.
what I'm imagining. That always happens with the comp piece. It happened to Michael from 24. It happened to Angela's not really a comp beast, but Angela got kicked out, through double eviction because they were like, okay, we need to take this chance to get her out.
Right.
So it's kind of like that. But if he's up there in that final two, depending on who it is, I can see him winning. Vince, he could certainly win if he gets there, but he's simultaneously doing like the biggest moves in the game, but also being the most sloppy, but also
Hmm.
still somehow doing one of the best games of all the newbies. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I know what he's doing, but I don't know what he's doing.
I think he's also just
I
like fairly liked. I think the issue is just that like with this season, I feel like there's a lot the contestants generally like each other. Like there isn't like any
mm,
major drama. Like outside of some of the big key like dramatic things that have happened, very few of the contestants like hate each other to the point in which they're just going after each other generally. Like even Keanu, like even though he promised he's gonna go after everybody, he still seems chill and has alliances with everybody and it's cool with everybody for the most part. Outside of like the women, but outside of Rachel. Well, the women outside of Rachel is what I meant in the sense that you know what I mean.
mhm. Yeah, so Vince, I think he has a shot, but he's giving Quinn, he's giving first boot when he gets to jury. So we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like but I don't know. His bonds are strong, but I also feel like he should be the obvious person to get out because he's a big target, like out in the open. I don't know.
Right.
Um, Will, I don't think he's getting the final two, but just by the nature of how he plays the game. But I think he's gonna go far, and I think there's a good chance he wins America's favorite player if
Oh,
that's
he
anything for him.
either him or Ava are gonna be America's favorite.
Yeah, especially since they just announced they're visiting his family back home on the Unlocked. I feel like they're trying to set up like, hey,
Yeah.
vote for this guy or vote for Ava. I
Mm-hmm.
feel like Ava and Will are like the two locks.
Oh, for sure.
Um,
Okay, Clive. Hi, Morgan. Thank you for joining the stream. Sorry, I
from
stepped
Big
into
Brother.
creative mode.
From Big Brother.
No, no,
Oh,
no,
okay.
baby,
I
not
wondered.
not not yet. They're not
Okay.
gonna. The Big Brother contestants not gonna be here just yet. They'll get here eventually. They'll catch on. They'll love to get
I
to
was
them.
so excited. You got me really excited though.
I'm sorry. But as you
Anyway,
were saying,
I think Catherine's gonna do well. Keep it moving. I think Catherine's gonna do well now that she's
mhm,
gone. Is she gonna win or not? I don't know. I have
we'll
to see more of
see.
her playing, but
We'll have
I
to
have faith
see.
that she'll do well.
We'll need to see the
So
Superstars
my
episode on Sunday. Oh, yeah, yeah. Because it's gonna be interesting if we say this and then on Sunday she's just like, I can't do anything, and she gets like sent home next week
I hope
because she like
not. God, I hope
gives
not.
up.
I
We'll have
hope
to
she
see.
gets up
Like,
go over that
listen, like the season has been full of surprises. Like we were like literally at the start of the season, we were just like, oh, Mickey's queen, and she is low key evil.
Yeah, but at least she's like a fun villain
Yeah,
because she's insane. She's making
yeah.
some insane. She
No,
keeps saying
cause her
stuff and
crying and
forgetting
being
to
like, no, cause her
doing it.
crying and being like, oh, like I like prayed for Rachel to be HOH after like shit talking her, and then right after saying that shit talking her is like so insane to me.
Like what? What are we talking about? What are
What
you
are we
doing?
even doing?
I should have known. She picked Burna Boy for her HOH album. I should have known. The
Never
signs were
trust a
there.
Burner Boy fan. Like never trust a Burner Boy fan. I will tell you that now.
Okay. So the three to me that are the most obvious winners are. Here's the thing. Okay, so
Mhm.
Ava, obvious, she's doing really well. She's doing well, like gameplay wise, but she's doing it very quietly.
Right, she's
She
like
has
still
good
under
social.
the radar. Like no one's really
Yeah, she's
targeting her
under
or
the
have issues
radar.
with her.
Everyone likes her. She's fantastic social game. No one in there is coming after her. No one
Right.
there dislikes her. And I think she could silently get to that end and then be like, "Y'all like me? Vote for me, please."
Hmm.
and I would be fine with it. It would be a very like chill, happy way to end. I think she would make a big move if she needs to, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
you're gonna hate me for this, but I truly do think Ashley's making it far into the season. I swear to God, it's happening. The Ashley Sance is happening.
The Ashley Sons. The concept of an Ashley Sons. Listen, I
Miss
don't hate
Shower
I don't hate
Paper.
the girl. I don't hate the girl anymore. Okay. Listen, you guys playing with your gay stuff. Like, I guess I'm not
You
old like
hate
you guys.
a lawyer who gives Kamala Harris in her big promo pic. Like you hate that.
I listen. She was too much of a klutz. I didn't like Showergate. I didn't like how she handled it. I didn't like even though Showergate was corny. I didn't like how she handled it. I didn't like how she was just kind of like stupid, silly. Like, what is there? Is there a word for like? Is there like a version of himbos but for women, or do we just call them himbos?
Isn't that a bimbo?
Bye.
Not a bimbo. Here's the thing. She's really smart. No. She's really smart. Like in the social game. I'm telling you, she's good. Like she's in a good position. I know she'll make it far. I know she can make a big move if she needs to. And she's a little bit of a klutz. She had toilet paper just out in the open
She
while
did
having a
have toilet
serious
paper.
conversation.
Yeah. Listen,
She's so funny.
I would like
Listen,
to
it's
see it.
happening.
I would like to see it.
I would
If it
trust her if she's my lawyer.
you would. Well,
I'm
y'all heard
hiring
it.
Ashley.
We all heard, folks. Y'all go ahead and sue Aiden. He got his
Oh.
lawyer. Go ahead and sue
Oh,
him.
that's fun.
I'll find the baddest girl out. Who gonna sue Aiden? Right now. Who's got it?
Anyway, we got Rachel. Here's the
Mm.
thing. I think she could get to that final two very easily because she's playing the best game. I
Yeah.
don't know if they're going to vote a second. I don't know if they're going to vote for a two-time winner.
Maybe.
It all depends on
it's
how
really gonna
how
fall
good
down on like who she's gonna go up against.
Yeah, who is she up against? Because like if she's up against Kelly, I think she's winning. But if
The
she's up
concept of
against
Kelly
Eva,
being
I
final
don't know.
two. So you think Kelly gonna be up there? You think Kelly got a chance?
You know what? You never know. It's Big Brother.
It is Big Brother. You do never know, but I would hate that actually. Like, just that's like corn.
There's
That's
worse
a corn
final
plate.
twos.
Like
I
that's
think
Kelly winning would be like
Kelly.
the concept of Kelly winning would be like going to like a restaurant and like willingly eating coleslaw. Like,
Oh,
I'm gonna say it. I don't want her to win. I'm gonna lay it out there. I don't think she should win.
I think Kelly win would be the funniest outcome of the season.
It would be very unserious, but I don't want that.
Okay, who's the funniest season? Who's the funniest winner right now?
Right now,
Kelly? Will?
No, like Will's not even like a funny winner. I just think that he's really adorable. And I mean that with love. Like he's just there for his money. He's there for his chocolate drop. Like he's just there to win, and I love that for him. Just a chill dude. I think the funniest person, honestly, would be like Ava Pearl or like Darcy, even Ashley. I'm not trying to come like. Listen, I know I sound like a hater right now. I know I sound like Ashley's out,
You are a hater.
but
I just said that was my top two.
I will give her that. Like she is kind of funny. I'm gonna give her. It's like she's been kind of funny these most recent episodes. Like I'm gonna give Ashley. I can give Ashley a 6. I'll give 6s when 6s are due.
And that's gonna age so badly.
Yeah.
When you go on the show and you get a 16 place.
Me, Big Brother.
When you go on the show,
I low-key thought about. Did I tell you I low-key thought about applying?
Oh, I'm thinking about applying.
I thought about applying, but I was just like, I don't think I'll be good for the show. Like no. I would prefer like if I had to pick like any CBS show to like be on, I would love to do like Amazing Grace. But that's also been like I follow that show since growing up. Like I followed that since I was a kid. Like that has been like
you love Ridiculous Race.
Yeah. Let's move on, right?
No, I'm happy that you and your dad follow The Amazing Race. That's very sweet.
You got to get him on. Correction, that's actually me and my mom who follow it.
Oh, never mind.
The funny thing is she wouldn't pick me she wouldn't pick me first round pick to
She
be
wouldn't
her
pick you.
no, because her and I talked about it. I was like, oh, like if you were on Amazing Race, who would you pick? And she was like, the first person she would pick was her brother, my uncle, which like would make sense because that's your sibling. And then I'm like,
You gotta take
okay,
your dad, man.
it
You
was
gotta
it
take your
was
dad.
it was like it was her, and then she said it was gonna be him, and then it was gonna be then like me after that, and then after me it would be like her mom, my grandmother. Which
I
like
love
I
that.
guess, but why am I number two? Like y'all, you don't want me to be number
Why are
one?
you number
You
two?
don't
Yeah,
think I
that's what I'm
got it?
saying.
But like I thought
I
about it for
know I
two.
just low
I
key
thought about it
salted
for
him,
two
but you gotta
seconds.
pick him.
I was like, if I was an Amazing Race with my mom, I think that would be very interesting because I feel like if TV saw one of the arguments that we can get into, I don't know. I don't know. Hey, but Amazing Race will be my show. I would I you yeah, I know you're like, oh, like would you take your dad, or like you should take your dad.
Well,
My
I'm
dad
saying
isn't
even though I just insulted him, but your mom did just say she would not take you. So
right. First of all, though, it's on my dad. My dad out tells your dad.
what?
Yeah, yeah. But anyways, I wouldn't really take him just because, like, not because there's anything like it's
This is
not
your
like he
bad
can't do.
perception.
I wouldn't say like no shade to my dad. Love my dad now. I love my parents, but I wouldn't take him for Amazing Grace just because like he doesn't really like being international like that. Like he's very much like he's comfortable with America and the vibes that America brings. Um, up to an extent. Up to an extent. Um, he wouldn't really. I don't think he would do well internationally like that. I think he would do it if I asked him. He would do it for me, but I don't think that. I don't know. I don't see that. He wouldn't be my first pick. All things to say,
And that's why
unfortunately.
you got to take your grandma.
Me and my grandma will eat something. Actually, you might bring a big point. Me and my grandma would probably be that would be fun TV. Um,
Yeah, I would immediately go on Big Brother. That's not even a question. I'm going on Big
no,
Brother
you
if I'm
definitely
if
would.
I,
I definitely see you
yes,
being on like Big Brother at some point.
I'm getting to that show. And
Mhm.
then I would want to get on. If not that, I don't know if I
If
could
you
do
if
Amazing
you were
Race.
if
I,
you were
I
on
would
Big
have to do
Brother,
Survivor.
if you were on Big Brother, would you let me like manage your social media page like they do for
Oh
like some of the other
God, I don't
contestants?
know.
Listen, I
Oh
would
no,
like listen.
it's gonna get
Your
bad on there.
digital footprint already is like interesting as is.
I think the
So
forefront
like
is fine.
fine.
If I get on there, it's gonna get bad on Instagram. That's all I know.
Listen,
That TikTok's
if
gonna be
someone's
secret.
gonna find your like TikToks and they're gonna repost it.
No, that's what I'm thinking. Because I,
The way I no, because like it like flashed in my head.
I'm not. Listen, I'm not linking
I
my
feel
TikTok.
like
You
day
gotta go
one.
find that yourself.
I
But
feel like
if
day
you know,
one.
right now my TikTok is nothing but dances.
No, literally. I think it would be so funny if like you were in the Big Brother house and like week one someone posted the like my favorite TikTok of you dancing is the Christmas one, in which is just like you're dark, like it's pitch black in the house, but the Christmas tree. You're just like you're like dance.
Yeah, it's it
all
was
all
Christmas. What can I say?
all time jolly moment for you that holiday.
I'm a jolly man. What can I say? I think I had just seen Nosferatu.
Really?
I think I had come back directly from seeing Nosferatu, and I just filmed that.
You just felt the jolliness. You felt you felt the jolliness after seeing the darkness of Nosferatu. Like, well,
Absolutely, it was a beautiful Christmas morning.
it was in the morning.
Or night. I don't know if it was in the night or well, if
It
it was in
looked
the morning, it was like 12 a.m.
probably it was like pitch black. So I was thinking it was like at night, but I don't know. Listen,
No, it was probably at no, it was at night. I just don't know if it was at night or morning because I could have been up. I'm
who
I'm up
knows?
sometimes.
I'm up.
Anyway, yeah, I
I
would be. I
mean,
would also listen. I just said I was literally just telling Mr. Cake that I don't know much Survivor, but I would do it anyway. We'll just see what
I
happens.
well, just for the thrill of it, like why not?
Why not?
Yeah,
Maybe I could do good. I don't know. Listen,
yeah,
super fans never do well. It's always the people who are recruited for the shows that do the best, and you can quote me on that.
yeah. I mean, we saw that this season with Adrian.
Apparently,
Apparently. Do we have any last
Yeah, but
minute Big Brother thoughts before we move on to hot topics?
put me on Total Drama.
Yeah, they should do like celebrity total drama and
Ooh.
put me on it once I pop off. It
They should just
just
put me on Celebrity Big Brother. The twist of it just having a random non-celebrity,
no,
but
literally,
everyone has to pretend like I am a
they're
celebrity.
literally gonna be like, "Are you like, are how famous are you?" Like that. You're just playing it up. You're just like, "Oh, like
No,
I'm."
and I'm just fully lying. I'm just feeling like, oh yeah, no, I'm big on TikTok. I have like 3 million followers on TikTok. You know, I'm an influencer, and I
Mm-hmm.
just want to see how many I can like fool.
That'd be so funny.
Yeah,
Okay, so we're good with the Big Brother recap.
yeah, I'm thinking we're good.
Okay, so for the YouTube audience, I'm actually gonna end the stream here for the YouTube audience because we're gonna move everybody over to Twitch and do the hot topics because what I've been doing with those is that the stream, if you want to join the live studio audience, you get that exclusively on Twitch, twitch.tv/CakeDive. So if you want to follow that live, head over to Twitch. But if you went on with the recap, it's been fun. What Julie Champy saying to end the Big Brother episodes? She's like, oh, like I don't know. She's
Dig
like,
in your butt.
oh, I don't know about all that, but sure, dig in your butt. It's been
Let's
fun.
love one another.
YouTube audience, we'll see you next time. We'll see you on Twitch, actually.